Hi, I think this is part 6 of my fire sermon waffle. So, considering the washing the feet in soda water again briefly, in Mill Bay in Plymouth there was a soap and soda works and Victoria Soap Works and later the new Patent Candle Company, all owned by the mysterious Mr. Gill. In 1848 the Plymouth soap makers were reported as producing 4 million tonnes of hard soap, the waste product of which, ashes, were recycled as agricultural fertiliser. They produced many tonnes of ashes, and Gill and his son John Edgecombe Gill also patented a process to make fertiliser from bones. Gill was also an MP and owned an ironworks in Tavistock. Maybe he is the chap with one eye, as in his name, and fish gills. There was also a Robert Hooper Snow, who was a tallow chandler, and that could be relevant because I was talking about Snow in relation to Sweeney, the play. The relevance of that might come clear later. Twit, 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 the sound of a bird, or Eliot describing an idiot reading his poetry about 100 years later. This is a callback to lines 100 to 103. And I was thinking as I read it, obviously this wasn't of his time, but Roald Dahl wrote a book called The Twits about an obnoxious married couple who antagonise each other living in a house without windows. In the commentary I read, he said he wrote it because he wanted to get back at people with beards, as in loads of stuff gets caught in it and it's disgusting. But I was thinking, is he referring to homosexuality as in gay/happy and or to divine authority kingship of pharaohs? Some of the things that the Twits do, they hide worms in spaghetti noodles, put live frogs in bed, and they were retired circus monkey trainers, and I'm sure the circus has allusions to like Dionysus. Dahl has been associated with intelligence services. He's also written The Enormous Crocodile, in which a roly-poly bird makes an appearance, same as in the Twits, and also Revolting Recipes, where those wormy spaghetti noodles appear. So coming back to twit, the hieroglyph for image, likeness, statue is twit or twat, pronounced tut, as in Tutankhamun, which means living image of Amun. So twit, twit, twit followed by jug could relate to the anointing, if the jug relates to nechem, whatever the hell that is, that's not how you pronounce it, a type of oil which may or may not have been used in that process. Could also be related to Aquarius, which I've discussed previously when you mentioned jug the first time. Coleridge's Nightingale also references jug with skirmish and capricious passagings, that's not easy to say, and Murmer's musical and swift jug jug. Then we have Teru, referring to Tereus, who killed Philomelia, who we talked about before. Earlier today I was reading about Balzac, which you have to pronounce carefully, and associations between the idea of inferno and fire and the city of Paris. So then when Eliot cites Baudelaire again, Unreal City, is this an incident that also happened in France? This time instead of dawn he says noon, as in the waters, or a bunch of. I shall continue.